Greetings! Still in Mexico, still in Manzanillo, and today, currently waiting for my friend Yio to pick me up on his motorbike, and we are going on the hunt for Rafael Caro Quintero's abandoned mansion, which is somewhere in the hills in Manzanillo. Just waiting on this street here for Yio to pick me up. Hopefully, it shouldn't be too much longer. He's running a little bit late, but we're in for a hot one today. So hopefully it won't be too much longer and the search will start. I hear a motorbike, I think. There he is. Mi amigo Yio. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Bien. Bottom of the hill, somewhere up in those mountains, is the abandoned mansion. Let's get to it. As we walk up, I'll tell you more about him. And how we're getting on. Let's get across this bridge. Just realised she's just done a big loop round some villas. We didn't need to, so just added an extra 10 minutes walking. I believe we're now on the path. To say when I got off the motorbike, it's been a long time since I've been on one, but that was a cool ride. Need to do it more often, especially if it means getting to places like this. As I mentioned at the beginning, we're going to Rafael Caro Quintero's abandoned mansion in the hills of Manzanillo. If you don't know who he is, and you've seen Narcos Mexico, he's the guy with the curly crazy hair, often referred to as Rafa. This guy wasn't just a cartel member, he was the joint leader of one of the biggest cartels in Mexico in the 70s and 80s, the Guadalajara cartel, which he helped fund and run with Miguel Felix Gallardo, I believe that's his name. Rafa not only built this, or rumour to have built this place in Manzanillo, one for a security location. This place is tricky to get to. You're not just walking up and knocking on the door unannounced at this place. It's not only for its isolation. Up in the hills of this place, it was built by Rafa, or funded by Rafa, should I say. It's for its strategic location. Manzanillo is the biggest port city on the Pacific coast, meaning not only is it a great location, there's hills for security. If you run Manzanillo, you're going to control a lot of the drugs in and out of this city. Starting to blow now. Feels like I've been walking a long time, but there can't be too much more left of this mountain to hike. You've got to be near the top. Path winds up through there. Hopefully that's the top up there. Come a long way from down that beach where we started. Glad we brought drinks and supplies. Gonna need it when we get to the top, I think. With all the money, millions of Mexican pesos and American dollars running through their bank account, Rafa felt invincible. He put the hit on and the kidnapping of Kiki Camarena, the US DEA agent, who was the first US DEA agent to be killed by a Mexican cartel. This got a big target on his head, and then the US government brought many more agents and money into stopping the cartels. This caused for his arrest twice. The latest one was when he was arrested living in a shack, hiding, in 2022. He was then extradited to the US in 2025, where he remains in custody to this day. So it looks like he's never going to get to enjoy these views again. Probably been about 35 minutes now. It can't be much further, surely. But I said that 10 minutes ago, and we're still going. If you do come to Manzanillo and think about doing this, I recommend doing it early in the morning rather than starting at 11 o'clock like we did in the blistering daytime sun. Certain places it's worth just taking in the view. Yeah, you're certainly not sneaking up on this place. Awesome. Taking the views, taking the rest. Bring plenty of water. We've tripped then. Wouldn't be a trip without a trip. Look at that coastline. Awesome. Final push is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling. And it's getting steeper. Whew. Gonna have to stop for some water. I'm absolutely gagging. I was gonna try and wait till the top. Too tough. Actually, let's go for electrolyte. That was needed. Woo. Not sponsored or anything by these, but if ever you're in Mexico and you're thirsty, get these drinks, they're brilliant. First sign, we might be getting near the house. There's a wall. Everything's been pretty natural up until now. Hopefully it's just around this corner. Boys leading the way. I'm okay. Yep. We're in, I think. Here we are, in the house, full of graffiti. Certainly had a lot of visitors with the graffiti. Yeah, you're not sneaking up to this place through that way. Uno beer, por favor.
Yeah, okay.
Gracias. Bathroom shower. Let's go see what's on the next floor. Buen día. Shower. This feels kind of identical to the one below. Broken stairs. Nice breeze. And appreciating a bit of extra shade. Whew. It's a warm one. Let's see if we can get to the next floor. Someone's got some music. That's where we came from. Beach down there. Never abandoned house down there by the looks of it. bit. Someone's certainly taken some time with the graffiti on that one at least. Fuck. This wall's hot, just leaning on it. Again, there's the boat that me and Elida went on yesterday. You can see in the distance. Well, not went on, but went and visited the sunken one. I'm guessing somewhere along these paths we walked up, maybe. We did it. We did it. We got to the top. About 45 minutes. 50 minutes maybe with a little stop off and looking at the views. Well worth it. I actually looked in this room. Oh, that's a bit sketchy. Don't want to fall down there. So the rest of the room smelled right. That one stinks of piss. We've just taken in those views one more time. Lunatic, psychopath, but he certainly picked up a good spot, good location for a mansion. Only one thing left today. Yo. Gracias. Salud.
Salud.
There's it.
Sí, pues ahí se ve luego bien.
Time to enjoy the beer. View the signs. Take a few more pictures. And then head on down. Plane coming in overhead. Enjoy the views. Till next time.